Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am sharing my Disney World toddler packing list. These are my absolute must-haves to make our Disney trips a lot easier and smoother, so let's jump into it. My new favorite thing for packing are these cubes. They hold everything in well with this little curved design, and that way you know everything in the cube is there for your little one, as well as it's not getting strewn about in the suitcase. Plus this is a pack of 6, so lots of options for whatever size suitcase you may have. Another thing for packing things up are these little toiletry bags. Your little one has toiletries, and having a bag to keep it organized is really helpful. I love this one because it fits full-size products. I use Honest Company products for my girls, and they fit in this thing perfectly, as well as it just hangs in the bathroom, and so this is a must-have for us. Now obviously you're a smart parent, you know to pack clothes and socks and shoes for your kids. So we're not going to be talking about any of the basics in this video, but if you do want a comprehensive, complete packing list that I use for my girls, then I will have a link to my Etsy shop and my printables in the description box below, so you can go over and check that out. It is part packing list and part outfit planner, so it's all combined in one. I absolutely love it, and it helps keep me streamlined, so be sure to check that out, and I hope you guys love it too. Now we're going to talk about things that are going to be helpful when you're staying at your resort. First thing is this little guy. Now I know this looks so strange, but this goes on the door and it is a pinch guard, and so it helps if your little one is getting mobile in that toddler phase. They love slamming doors, they love, even if the sliding doors, you don't want them pinching their fingers. So this is really helpful. Comes in a pack of 6, super inexpensive. We usually take about 3, that way we're good to go, because sometimes you have multiple doors in your room, and so this is really helpful and minimizes some of those tears. Another great thing to have in your resort is a sound machine. This is our personal favorite. We've used this on every single Disney trip we've gone on, and it's amazing. And you need one of these. You just need one of these. Another thing that's helpful in the resort for keeping their sippy cups and snack cups and everything clean is this little guy. It is great. It's a little drying rack, so once you wash them, you can use it there. It has the brush, it has the nipple brush, so if you need to get down into smaller areas, you can do that, and that just twists together. So if you have long sippy cups, you can get down into those really easily. And this is a must-have for my toddler and having at the resort. Another must for us is this packing tent. I have recommended this on so many videos, and it is amazing. I love it so much, and you definitely need one of these if your little one is used to sleeping in a dark space. You're all one big happy family in one little tiny room. This thing helps so much. When you're staying at your resort, if you put your child's pack and play in the bathroom like some people do, or if you use a pack and play tent like I just talked about, having a monitor is helpful, and this is our new favorite. I love this thing so much. The picture quality is really clear, and so be sure to check this out if you're needing a good monitor. Are you enjoying this video? Be sure to hit the thumbs up button down below. That way it helps to support the channel, which I appreciate so much, and even spread this video to other mamas who are looking for Disney toddler packing tips for themselves. Now we're going to start talking about must-haves for the parks. This is my new favorite little thing. It is a wipes container, and so I know this sounds really silly, but you pop your pack of wipes down into there, you zip it up, and it holds the wipe pack together for one, so you're not pulling out 5 million wipes when you just needed one. So been there, done that. It has a little handy carry strap, as well as if you wanted to, you can take the strap off and go just like so, and pop it around like this, and then re-clip the wipes pack to it, and it can hang from your stroller, and so you automatically all the time have wipes ready and handy when you need them. The next thing we like to keep with us is this little guy, and it is very helpful. I know everybody has differing opinions on these, but this is it's more like a bracelet, and it keeps them close to you. Disney parks are really busy, and it's easy for your little one to get so excited that they're getting to see Mickey that they bolt, and you may be turned around talking to someone else in your party and not realize they've walked off. So this thing really helps, gives them a little bit of freedom, but when you start feeling that tug, you know somebody's trying to escape. Another must-have that I absolutely love is this guy. It is a sunscreen applicator. You can fill it up with your sunscreen and then be able to roll it on. You just pop the lid off, and it has the little roller ball here that dispenses the sunscreen on to your little one. And so this thing works really well, and we absolutely love it. Another great thing that we like to keep with us in the parks and for keeping our little one cool is a rash guard. A lot of the parks have little splash areas that your kids can play in, and so it's very handy to have something like this that you can change them into, let them get wet and play and do that. Another park stroller must-have for us is a snack cup. This one I really like because once you're finished, it does collapse down and it's really easy. It has a nice handle and it's grippy, and so this one is amazing for us. We really like it, and use it in combination with this little guy. This is a nice little secure strap, and so that means they can't be throwing the snack cup out of the stroller. I know toddlers go through those phases where they like to throw things, and so this makes that helpful, so it's not rolling down Main Street and you can hold on to it and not have to worry about all of the germs on the ground getting all over your kid's snack cup. Also, hi, my name is Ashley and I love sharing tips, tricks, and hacks to taking a toddler to Disney as well as traveling with a baby. So if you are into that, join our internet fam, hit the red subscribe button down below. I'm all the time sharing those kinds of things, as well as our Disney vlogs, so you can come to Disney with us virtually, but we would love to have you in our internet fam. So hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss another video and you are up to date as soon as they hit. Two of our favorite things for keeping the girls cool in the parks is this little fan. Now this thing doubles as a toy too, because my toddler absolutely loves it, but she thinks this is absolutely amazing and enjoys playing with it. It's a little personal fan. It looks like Mickey, so you know, it just kind of explains itself. This thing is amazing. Plus, we love these cooling towels. They are amazing. You get them wet, you wring them out, you snap them, and they are magically cool. Don't know how they do it again, but they are awesome. And so you can just drape it around your neck, your kid's neck. I know it's not like fancy, but I mean, maybe if you went like this, that makes it fancy. Okay, we're fancy now. But you could wear it and be able to stay cool in the Florida heat because it is hot, you guys. Moving on to my Disney World stroller must-haves. These are some of our favorites. This little mesh net is amazing. It is a little cargo net for the side of your stroller. You can pop all kinds of little things down in here, your bubble wands, your cooling towels, your fans, things like that, things that you need to get easy access to. Plus it expands that cargo net. You may not have a lot of space under your stroller, but this gives you a little extra storage, which is amazing and very helpful for keeping things organized. Another thing we love are these guys. I have two. We love them so much. And so these are great for your resort refillable mugs, any bags that you purchase things for during the day. You can use this on your stroller and use it like that. Lots of different options for these. They are so helpful. So definitely check these out. Another stroller must-have is this little guy. It attaches anywhere and everywhere, whether your child has a lap bar, doesn't have a lap bar, it can attach to the frame of the stroller. This thing is amazing, and literally even we can fold up the stroller and get it on and off of the Disney buses and all the transportation, and it stays put. So we don't have to worry about taking it off. So it's one less thing you have to do when getting to and from the parks using the various modes of transportation. And then last but not least in these stroller must-haves are these two things. Now, I love my stroller caddy. This thing is absolutely amazing. It has this large center pocket to put things in. It has two drink caddies, so one for me, one for my husband. We've got our Joffreys in there. We are good to go for the day. And then it also in the back has more storage. It has this pocket, but it folds out to be this nice big pouch. And so this thing is amazing. At the time I'm filming this though, the Cinderella is currently out of stock, which Petunia Picklebottom, please bring this thing back. It's amazing, they need it. But this is also made in a lot of other prints and design. They have a really cute Beauty and the Beast design, so I will have that one linked in the description box below for you guys. Another thing I love is a stroller tag, and this one is so cute. And obviously it kind of goes, we've got a theme here with our Cinderella. I think this is absolutely adorable. Plus it helps you be able to identify your stroller a little bit better in the sea of black strollers, because there's just a bunch of them at Disney. You'll notice that when you go. Now, when it comes to mealtime at the parks with your toddler, I like to have a few options when it comes to bibs. So we do disposable ones. I know different people have different opinions on disposable, but these are really simple for those super messy times when you're gonna have to have 10 to 15 wipes to just get the bib wiped off and clean to be able to put it back in your bag. And so that really helps to just make it a lot simpler and easier. But if you are more of a reusable person and you want a little more coverage too, we have these as well. We have short sleeve options, and so these are the Bumpkins bibs. We absolutely love these. They've got the little pocket, so anything that's falling falls down into the pocket, as well as they make even a long sleeve version. So if you're going and it's in the cooler months, or you just want more coverage over that pretty princess dress that you spent a fortune on there for your toddler, then this is a great option for keeping that a little more protected. Another thing we like to have in our mealtime are these placemats. These are amazing. These are rubberized. I've recommended this in every single video that I've ever done recommending Disney products, and this thing is amazing. It just sticks to the table so you can lay their food on it. They don't even need a plate if you're worried about them throwing it and breaking it. This is going to be your lifesaver. Another option when it comes to them throwing things or plates sliding around, this little guy is great. And so it is just a plate suction cup. You put it on the table, you put the plate on top, you mash it down, and it is stuck and works perfectly. So I really like this, and I will have these linked in the description box too. And then the last thing that we like to use for our toddler at mealtime is this little set of silverware. I know even with their little hands, sometimes it's hard for them to maneuver a large adult size fork or spoon, and so it's kind of helpful to have these, and then you can just rinse them off and pop them back in your diaper bag when you're finished. But we really like these and having them there, plus they're cute and fun, and so it makes mealtime a little more fancy. Now when it comes to playtime in the parks, no Disney trip for a toddler is complete without a bubble wand. Now you can purchase these on Shop Disney, and I will have some of them linked in the description box below. They're a little bit less than getting them at the parks, and you can already have one if you know your kid likes a certain character. You can have it, maybe you've saved a little money on it, which is great too, and just pull that out of the bag and be able to show them and have it ready for them. Now when it comes to the bubbles, they will want to go through them, especially if you have a week-long trip. They go fast, so I definitely recommend having a reusable little bottle like this. I fill this up with bubbles before we leave home and take this with us, and so it's just like a regular shampoo type bottle. These are silicone, we like those, but have it full of bubbles so you are ready. That way there's no tears when, "Mom, my bubble wand's empty," because it's gonna happen. Another thing for fun in the parks, and I know this is a little probably girly for some little boys, but they make different little boys like Mickey Prince and Baby Yoda and different other ones, so there's options. But this little pop bag is great. It doubles as a toy, but it's also a little like coin style purse, and so she can keep, my toddler loves lips, as she calls it, lip gloss, and so I can put her some of that in there. I can have coins because she's enjoying to do the pressed penny machines, and so that'll be fun to do at Disney. So having her own little money so she can get those out and do the press penny machines will be nice. And so this is great. It serves double duty with being a toy and something a little practical for her to keep some things in for herself. And then last but not least, if you have a toddler that loves fireworks but is a little hesitant when it comes to the noises and loud booms of things, these can be really, really helpful. They consolidate really well, but then they also will expand out. So depending on the size of your toddler, they will fit great, but they don't take up a ton of room, but they're very helpful, especially if you already know your toddler. They've seen 4th of July fireworks at your home or a local place, and they're really noisy and they were a little hesitant of it. This can make that option a little bit better. When it comes to traveling to Disney, we like to have our toddler her own little backpack. Whether she's flying or driving, we have her own little carry-on personal item style bag. And so this one's super cute. They have a Mickey version too, but it's just a simple backpack there, and then you've got the pocket in the front. But this is great to have some things in, and I'll show you a few of the things that we keep in her bag. We love these little sticker pads here. It has all kinds of stickers here in the front, and then it also has scenes from Happy Helpers and different ones of the Mickey shows, and so that's really cool. Lots of different scenes, so she can do the create a scene. And then in the back, it also has some little coloring pages here, so these are really fun to do. And so it's small, works perfectly for fitting into that little backpack. They have Mickey versions and Toy Story and lots of other options, but definitely check these out. They're great, pretty inexpensive, and can keep your toddler occupied for quite a while. When it comes to coloring with these, I'll show you what I really like. I prefer the twist crayons here. Now these, your toddler can't sit there and just snap their crayons, and so they just twist out as they need more crayon if it's messing up, but they can keep it in and so be able to color. It's a little firmer, so it's easier to hold on to, at least for my daughter it is. And so these are great. You can get multiple packs, and so we usually just have a few at a time, that way we're not losing a bunch. I wouldn't give her the whole 60 pack or anything like that, but we'll give her 5 or 6, something like that, and it works perfectly. Now this is another one that I know not everybody is a fan of, but we do enjoy our daughter's Amazon Fire 8. This is the little Amazon Kids Fire, whatever it is, but it works really well. It's got the little stand, and we can preload it with things so that she can watch it. It can have Disney Plus loaded on here with some of their favorite shows downloaded. You can have educational games. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with this. You can also set parameters so they're not getting into other things that you don't want them to see, as well as you can limit purchases and even screen time. So if you only want to allow them to watch 30 minutes or an hour on their screen, you can personally go in and set all of that up on your own. And so that was what sold me on this versus like an iPad, because it didn't have a lot of like parameters that we could do. So this was a good option for us personally. When it comes to using her tablet, I did get her these little headphones, which she likes. Now these are toddler headphones, so they do have a decibel maximum level, so they're not going to be doing damage to their ears. My husband was very concerned about that, so we made sure to do some research and make sure to get some good ones. These are the hardwire kind. You can get a Bluetooth version, but I just wanted something simple that we could plug in and just keep it easy. And so we did this. These were very inexpensive, so if they do end up getting broken, because toddlers are crazy little creatures, but if they do end up broken, then it's not like it's the end of the world, and we spent $50 on these toddler headphones, so these are a great option. Forgot to end the video, so here, this is that. Be sure to check out the link down below to check out my packing list and outfit planner list, and you can check out this video if you are headed to Disney World and need to know how to set up your stroller. I'll see you over there. Bye, you guys.